Woohoo!
Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. We're in Ding Dong Dell at the moment, but apparently we've got really funny clothes on. So we're staying overnight at the Cat's Cradle, and we're going to return to the Hootique after we've done that to collect our new clothes. Hopefully people won't bully us. Okay. Welcome to one of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves in our practicality and pricing. Strange. Right, let's stay. 10G. Your custom is always appreciated. You look like a little unusual. You're a traveller, I presume? Then I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns, wherever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Thank you very much. Look at you, a wizard's companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all the travellers who've stayed here have filled it back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, Mun? It's a flipping mighty spellbook, ain't it? We'd best stay at as many of these places as we can, eh? I guess so. Cool, new regions of the world. So yeah, you get one of those with every Cat's Cradle that you stay at. So that's good.
Oliver? Oliver?
Huh?
Oh.
Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You
Well,
must
yes.
listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him.
Oh.
And when you do, you'll learn the truth.
I'm laughing because I just dropped the
No matter
handset.
how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Oh, it's quite sad, isn't it, really? Morning, young man. And what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope. Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen to cross another Cat's Cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Ta, missus. See you soon. Right-o, Ollie boy. Back to that owl shop, ain't it? Oh, okay. Oh, he's so unsure of himself, isn't he? Mom. Mom. Mum. I say mum. Craig says mam. He says mom. No, don't save. We don't need to just yet. Alright, let's go. Get our new clothes. Yeah, I'm gonna get every single one of these pots. Every time they respawn. If it's even called respawning. Yeah, we still need to find two other boys. We know exactly where they are, so that's good. Just gonna... oh. It's not respawned. But what we're gonna do is... we're gonna get our other boys as the story progresses, because it takes us to the same places anyway. Let's just get our clothes. Hootenanny! Woohoo! There you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy! Best try them on then, Ollie boy. Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Still getting used to the narration.
What do you think?
Huh? Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape. Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Whew, for those old things, don't be a silly dear. You'd be doing me a huge favour just taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit or 3. We sure do. You obtained a set of traveller's clothes. Yay! We are no longer freaks in this city for some reason. And now you've got some proper dapper duds, we can head up to the palace. Tidy. Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kinda nervous. Awesome. Let's go meet the king. I don't know why I just did a pan around him. Really odd. Right, let's speak to this girl. Which pot did I put it in again? Is everything okay? It's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure was it? Is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty colour. You couldn't lend me a paw and help me look for it, could you? Yes, we'll help you, 'cause we're nice. You will? Perfect! It's in one of those pots you see around town. Inside one of the pots, huh? Leave it to me. You're a perfect gentleman. Yes, we are. Right. Let's get a earring from the pot. We know exactly which one it is. Oh, it's not walking to there. Sorry, I was distracted by something. Crazy person. Here it is, I'm pretty sure. Yay! Let's do a bit of looting as well. There's a chest over here. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads you to the royal palace. You are travellers, I take it. You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. Ah, you're after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through, but I'm afraid that's just not possible at the moment. Huh? But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Majesty's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt His Majesty will be able to replace this one if he were to lose it. What that aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day. Alright. What are we going to do, Mr Drippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through this town. You think it could have swum all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look in a few ponds and that, just in case? Can't do any harm, can it? It sure can. Gee, I hope we find that red herring, Mr Drippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing indeed. Let's go. Let's go. Oh god. So fun, this game. Oh, a twinkly pot. Let's get it. Mine. Poison be gone. Nobody's mentioned my new clothes yet. Told me how nice I look. Oh, should speak to her again. I've got her earring. My, you've got it. You've got my earring. Oh, that's perfect. Just perfect. You found it for me. We sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Oh, here. This is a present for you. Thank you so much. Cool. Alright. What was we doing now? Completely forgot. Oh, the moat. The moat. Right, let's go up here. She was such a distraction. Okay. Look, Ollie boy. See that red thing over by there? I reckon I've found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look, though, just to make sure, ain't it? Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is gonna do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? Come on, just hop on them rickety-looking bits of wood. You'll be fine. I'm sure he will. Oh, gee. Alright, I guess I'll try. Just hop on the rickety wood. No danger there. Ah. Knickers, he got away. Oh, I said that in Oliver's voice. Knickers, he got away. So sorry. He's a lively one, all right. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy. After him. Just getting voices mixed up already. Oh, God. Right, off to the palace. Oh, we get to see Horace up here. That's good. I'm kind of hoping that these videos serve to be some kind of walkthrough or a guide to help people. Because I think a lot of people actually stop playing because they feel it's grindy or they're not sure where they're supposed to go or what to do. So I hope this helps anyway. Oh, look. That's one of that mother's kids. Where I fell over and grazed my knee. Ow. Hey now, don't cry. Let me fix you up. Huh? It's not hurting anymore. That's right, all better. There's marvellous. Your mother's worried sick about you. Run along home now. There's a good lad. I will, I promise. Thank you very much. Okay, there's two of 3 children. Thought there was a pot in that corner. Cool. Right, I'm not going to get the fish just yet. I'm going to go behind here and meet Horace. Hi, Horace. Huh? What's up with you, Mum? Look a bit pale, you do. Huh? You're giving this to me? Cool, spirit medium. Well, fancy that. That's a page from the Wizard's Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, it's not that, Mum. If I'm not very much mistaken, yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr Drippy? That spell he just gave you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then. Let's do it. Spirit medium. Thank goodness, it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk? Of course I can talk, silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? Oh, so that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future reference, spirit medium lets you talk to the spooky spirits of the dead. Like me. So I was right. You were a flipping ghost, ain't it? A ghost? Jeepers. You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. But thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course. It's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wires crossed, sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you anyway? Me? I'm Horace. Although you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec. You want us to believe a little midget like you is the Sage of flipping Ages? Who are you calling midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little... You're called Ollie, aren't you? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again at the town down there. See you soon. Right, that's Horace. We do have to meet him again. Oh, let's get the fish. So this is the king's favourite fish, huh? Tidy, that's a red herring if ever I saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see that palace guard, shall we? Yep, let's go. Fish in hand. Oh, wall. Keep walking into things. Being weird. Look at the palace. Looks cool, doesn't it? You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that... Goodness. I'd know that regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be... I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into town like... Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. Ah, if I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course. But with him in his current state... What's that? Something's up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with carrying the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travellers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that indolence or indolence? I'm not sure. I don't speak English well, clearly. Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one? Hmm?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize? Hmm?
He is funny.
Go on, man. Ask him.
I like King
Come
Tom.
now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey.
Quit sniffing me.
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy?
you have to say
Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
He literally just said Oliver. That's one big cat.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. No, Mun. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all it's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We trawl the town for someone else with get up and go aplenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village-sized after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? In something of a quandary, are we? Flip it. Oh, it just skipped. it skips Drippy's dialogue. Oh well. Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look to your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, ain't it? So, yeah, the locket glows brightly, apparently. Yeah. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map in the top right of your screen. Neato! It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will! Now, sally forth and seek ye your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir. And if you ever find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. I wonder why it skipped Drippy's dialogue. That's really weird. Right-o, Ollie boy, let's have a look round for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare, shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it. Let's go, Mr. Drippy. Right, so that's a great feature and everything that your locket glows. But, like it said, in the minimap, I'm just opening it. Oh, we can't see it from here, but if we go in the next bit, I'll show you what I'm about to tell you. Yeah, you see how that blue dot is glowing? That's not someone with a piece of heart, but the someone with a piece of heart will normally show up a green and it glows, kind of making the locket glowing a little bit pointless. It's still a nice feature and I do like it, but Maybe some people can turn the mini-map off. Maybe? I'm not sure. I know you can turn the guidance star off. I'm not going to though, just, you know, to make sure I stay on the right track for this playthrough. Look, Mr Drippy, the locket, it's glowing. Tidy. Then there's someone round by here with a piece of heart to spare, ain't it? Is it him? And the only person round by here is him. And look at him, Mun. He can barely stand still, he's so eager. Jackpot. You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I'd bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? How do, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favour, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things. When the mice steal things. I said rice. When the rice steal things. When the mice steal things. And the only ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You got loads of the stuff. If we gave some of it to King Tom, the whole town would sort itself out quick sharp. Yeah, so we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Cool. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types aren't used to spells, see, Ollie boy? They don't know what to make of them half the time. So, does that mean King Tom's gonna be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, Mun. Your enthusiasm is gonna put a spring in everyone's step, ain't it? That's great to hear. Until then, though, I better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. Right, we made a new friend, Tommy Stout. It's a good, strong name. Okay. Do you know what? We might as well just quickly go in here and get that last child. I was going to wait because we have to come back in here again anyway. But since I'm walking past, might as well. Ow, 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 I tripped over and hurt my leg. Gee, are you okay? Hold still just a second, I'll fix you right up. Wow, it doesn't hurt at all now. That's amazing. Are you a wizard? I sure am. Your mummy sent me to find you. She's worried about you. Really? Alright, I'll go straight home then. Thank you for doing magic on me. You're welcome. We're making loads of new friends. There's no point in talking to the quartermaster just yet. Oh, but we can speak to that woman with the missing children. I think we've got all three now, if I'm remembering correctly. Thank you so much for finding all three of my boys. And you patched the little rascals up as well. You're a treasure, an absolute treasure. I'm just glad we could help. What is Mr Drippy doing? Look at him. Oh God, what is he doing? Drippy, calm yourself. He's had way too much coffee, clearly. Oh, I can't wait until they grow up a little and calm down. Here, this is to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at it, Mr. Drippy's still at it. What are you doing? Still don't have enough for a stamp award. Oh my god, he's freaking me out. Ah, there we go. I think he got stuck. Oh god. Right, off to the palace. must make some kind of glitch compilation video, because there's so many other game footage that I've caught of some funny glitches, so that'd be a good video to do. Yeah, I think I will. I'll do that at some point. Right, let's cure the king. You again? One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty. It's just we have something for you. Yeah, picked it out especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life, it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... That sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm's all you need, ain't it? Give heart. Need to work on my King Tom voice.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
Yes. What would you claim as your prize? Tidy, you know what to ask for, ain't it, Ollie boy? Oh, sure. We need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is and one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first, return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed he is, Your Majesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much about magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really need to work on my King Tom voice. His voice kind of sounds like, who is it? Ursula in The Little Mermaid. It's so difficult to do. Harder than Mr Drippy. Rejuvenate, cool. You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you used to get up to with these, your majesty? None of your business, fairy. Now, boy, you'll travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the quartermaster's store down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. The quartermaster's store? What kind of place is that, your majesty? You are sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter, the quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's want? Sure will, your majesty. Thank you very much. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourself to one again in a short while. Let's go. Perfect. So this is why I was going to leave that third child until now. Because obviously I have to go back to the quartermaster. And, yeah. Oh well. Oh, it's such a nice town. I would totally live here if I could. It does look peaceful. Caw, it's you! His Majesty informed me that you will be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? What do you mean, sir? Ah, it seems an explanation is in order. Very well then, here grows nothing. Oh, the puns. Right, yeah, it's just going to give you loads of information about equipping. And like in my other videos, I'm not actually reading out the tutorial stuff. Gee, okay. As soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only thing you can equip. Wizards like you can equip all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, Mun. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get you a new wand off King Tom, ain't it? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. Found it. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. Seemed like quite a pointless thing to make us do that, but whatever. I'm not going to buy anything from the quartermaster either, because as you can see we don't have that much money right now, and also you actually do find some weapons where we're going, not at the palace, but where we're going after the palace. Right, back to King Tom. Statue. It's cool. I'm not that keen on the Ding Dong Dell in Revenant Kingdom. I don't like the layout. I think this one's better. They changed it too much, to be honest. But it's still a good game. I do enjoy the game. Oh no, he's gone. Where's he gone? If only we hadn't left. Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, Mun. Don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I'm aware. As far as I know. I said aware. Just make up lines as I go. As far as you know? After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he could give it to you by way of a reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, ain't it? What's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeepers swear he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr Drippy? A spot of investigating, ain't it? Right, oh, helmet face. Helmet face. You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going to look for clues. Oh, yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Where are we going, Mr Drippy? And what's this about somewhere I know real well? Where do you think, clever clogs? Motorville, ain't it? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Huh? What does that mean? You got to remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates? Okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh? To save my mum. Exactly. And you and Mam is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help you and Mam back over by there, ain't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and you and Mam, all people. They are? So... Exactly. There's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone in our world is in a patch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, ain't it? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate? Huh. That's right. And maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend the Cat King. Huh? Well, shopkeeper's cat and king of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think Flipping heck, mun. It's like pulling teeth. Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, it's a spitting image of Timmy the cat he is. I did? So you mean that King Tom is... King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are... But Miss Layla's cat? There's clever of you. Better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly. Just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey. You are not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just got to keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom's got himself to. So magic us up a gateway and let's go over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go see how everyone back in Motorville's doing. Right. Okay. Oop, wrong button. Right, gateway, that's what we need. Yes! Cast gateway. Right. I don't want these videos to be too long, so I'm actually going to leave it there for this video, at least. And in the next video, we're going to do the Motorville thing, find Timmy Toldrum, find the king. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining me for this video. and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time. Alright, thanks, bye.